This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. The ASU Biodesign Institute reporting a dramatic rise in the number of Omicron cases. Researchers say the variant now represents 60% of COVID cases in Arizona. 2 weeks ago, that number was just above 1%. Hospitals are already facing critical staffing shortages, further complicated in the coming days by holiday vacations. ASU's Biodesign Institute says the Omicron variant, which is extremely infectious, is moving quickly through Arizona, and more sick people means more demand on hospitals.
Anyone out there who may be at risk of a severe infection, particularly those people who are not yet vaccinated, and particularly people who have medical conditions, need to be extremely careful.
Omicron presents a much greater risk to those who are not vaccinated. While Omicron is more easily spread, early research seems to show it is less severe and less likely to result in hospitalization. With the holiday season in full swing, restaurants across the country are busy once again, but a labor shortage is putting a strain on workers. According to an industry survey, about 78% of restaurant operators say they don't have enough staff to meet customer demand. With restaurants operating on thin profit margins, hospitality experts say more are getting creative with benefits. Some now offer employees access to free financial counseling. Others are even experimenting with 4-day work weeks.
Greater training, greater opportunities, looking for more ways to explain to people why a restaurant industry job can be so fulfilling for them.
Many restaurants hoping to combine the right ingredients, keeping their employees happy and customers satisfied. If you're heading out of town, expect more red and blue lights along the 93, the main highway from the Valley to Las Vegas. At least 13 people have died in crashes this year on a stretch northwest of Wickenburg. So Yavapai County Sheriff's deputies are helping Arizona State Troopers patrol. The extra enforcement efforts coming after ABC 15 aired our deadly gamble investigation. Investigator Melissa Blasius showed the spike in traffic crashes and deaths, especially in areas where the highway is just one lane in each direction.
Slow down, pay attention to what you're doing, and stop passing in the no passing zones, because that's our biggest cause.
In the 5 months since YCSO deputies added patrols on the 93, they've issued 78 tickets and given 80 warnings. DPS also has stepped up enforcement in the area. Valley Mom says she's using a new tradition to jumpstart an important conversation. Samantha Lackey says her daughter Stella has a genetic disorder and has been using a wheelchair for over a year. Like Stella, the North Phoenix family's elf on the shelf is also in a wheelchair and has been caught doing things like using ramps or climbing rock walls for therapy. Lackey hopes having a toy with a wheelchair will make her daughter feel confident and included.
And yes, this is a silly little tradition, but if it can start a conversation about how we really need to improve inclusion and accessibility in our everyday life, like I will make Elf on the Shelf for the rest of the year. I am going to bite my tongue saying that. But if I think that it's turned into a lot bigger of a thing than I thought it could be.
Yeah, like he says, she hopes by talking about disabilities, it leads to more representation of people with disabilities in toys and entertainment.
Tracking the next storm system to move into Arizona just in time for Christmas Eve. We're talking about widespread rain. We're talking about snow in the local mountains, very strong winds as well, and a drop in temperatures because it's not just one system coming through, but a series over the next 7 days. So we are going to be expecting to see that rain of a ½ inch to an inch from Friday to Saturday. Temperature wise, we are going to drop with our temperature 63 for Phoenix, 53 for Globe, 45 for Prescott, 40 for Payson, 37 for Flagstaff tomorrow, and 64 for Bullhead City. All right, let's break down the 7-day forecast with those chance of showers on our Friday and our Saturday. We will be in weather action mode on both of those days. Again, we could get up to an inch of rain here in the valley. Temperatures will stay in the low 60s all week long, with the next best chance for rain in the valley to be Wednesday and Thursday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.